Hi, my name is Michael. I run a website called Cannes or Bust. It's for people who are going to Cannes for the trade fairs or for the festival, the film market, Medem, MIPTV, things like that. I'm currently preparing for a new event, and I've been spending some time in the database looking for potential partners for myself or for clients. A few things struck me, so I thought I'd put together just four little ideas you want to think about when you're preparing for a trade fair. I think first of all it's important. Well, the thing is, why do we do this? We do this to increase business, and if you want to increase business, you have to increase the number of people you're dealing with because business comes through people. So obviously you want to make connections. Um, so if you're going to go to a trade fair, I think the first thing you have to do is decide very clearly why you're going. If you're going on your own, that's a conversation which will be quite short. If you're going with other people, it's important to sit down so everybody has a clear idea of the priorities, 1, 2, and 3, and everybody agrees on the priorities and acts accordingly. Once you've got that sorted out, you should then, I'm just looking at a website right here. um, you should try, people have to understand this, and we all have a battery of things we can use: Facebook pages, websites, Twitter. I don't know, I wouldn't use TikTok for this sort of thing, but one never knows. But how clear is it why you're going to this trade fair? If possible, I do create separate pages or a big blog post about attending this trade fair. Why? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to meet with distributors. I'm trying to find new product, whatever the reason may be. When people kind of glance through your links and they see this, it's really powerful. It saves a whole bunch of time, and so it's important to update and adapt your website for these things. Um, the third thing I would say is going into the database again. I mean, there are two types of people for trade fairs: those who diligently fill out the database for their companies, and those who think, well, they can make contacts when they're down there. I'm more of the I'm more in favor of the first approach because it's a default. It just provides so much information for people that happen to come across your entry in the database. You fill it in with as much space. If they give you space, fill it in completely. So who you are, all the contact details, which must be, I'd say, checked and double checked and triple checked, because I'd say on average sometimes between 5 and 10% of email addresses in the database don't even work for whatever reason, a typing error or something. So check them all, but then also say specifically why you're coming. Again, be very clear. I'm looking for distributors. I'm looking for product. I want to meet people in this sector or in this territory or whatever it is. And the last thing that is also very obvious, it's to keep pounding out your social signals on Twitter and Facebook, whatever it may. LinkedIn is probably a very good one. And is it not perhaps time to work on that article you're thinking about doing and posting it on LinkedIn, which will give a much broader perspective on what you're trying to do? Think about it. So take the time. It's worth it. It does inevitably bring in a much richer response from people who might be coming across your profile on the database at the film festival, at the film market, at Medem, at MIPTV, or wherever it may be. So you'll find the links around this video to various things I've done, notably a book on how to do good business when you attend Cannes. And I wish you good luck. You can always leave a question, by the way. I do actually respond to messages. So goodbye.